Hello, welcome to Smart Investing Market Insights on TaipanFinancialNews.com. I'm Krista Das. In the past 2 decades, Vietnam has emerged as an important regional producer of oil and natural gas in Southeast Asia. The country has boosted exploration activities, allowed greater foreign company involvement in the oil and natural gas sectors, and introduced market reforms aimed at strengthening Vietnam's energy industry. And it's been working. Vietnam GDP has grown by an average of 7.3% over the last 10 years. Christian DeHamer has been putting together a special report for his Crisis Trader readers based on the simple idea of Vietnam as a rising energy source in Southeast Asia. Welcome, Chris.
Thank you.
When you submitted your title to me this morning, I was intrigued and excited, but mostly it hit my greed spot. Just looking at the situation, it smells like opportunity.
Thank you, Krista. That's a high compliment coming from someone of your caliber. Here's the deal. China is growing at 11% annual GDP. Its growth is based on manufacturing exports. Its manufacturing is based on reliable energy sources. According to Oil and Gas Journal, Vietnam held 600 million barrels of proven oil reserves as of January 2007, all of which are located offshore. Vietnam's oil production has increased steadily over the last 2 decades. In 2006, Vietnam produced an estimated 362,000 barrels per day of oil. This forecast could grow above 400,000 again in 2008. But here's the kicker. The South China Sea is largely unexplored. Expectations are this number is going to go up.
Like I said, it smells like opportunity, but how would one invest in Vietnam? I expect you can't buy shares of Petro Vietnam on E-Trade.
No, you can't. But there are ways to play it, and the opportunity is worth the extra step. You see, Vietnam's oil sector is controlled by the state-owned Vietnam Oil and Gas Corporation, or Petro Vietnam. Petro Vietnam signs joint ventures with outside oil exploration companies. A few years ago, I recommended my readers buy SOCO International, an oil exploration company with rights to explore and drill in the waters off Vietnam. SOCO is up 471% from when I first recommended it. No, SOCO is not a pure play on Vietnam. They have significant interests in Yemen and Libya. In fact, the Gaddafi's son is a principal owner of SOCO International.
Now, you say that SOCO is not a pure play. Well, what ways can you play oil in Vietnam?
Well, Petro Vietnam also has formed partnerships with many international oil companies, including BP, ConocoPhillips, Korean National Oil Corporation, Malaysia, Petronas, Nippon Oil of Japan, and Talisman. But what's interesting is that China wants to diminish its use of seaborne oil from the Middle East, a spigot that can be closed down instantly by the U.S. Navy, and one that is susceptible to pirate attacks from the Straits of Malacca. So they are working on a transport system that flows up the Mekong River into the booming manufacturing sectors of southern China. I'm working on a report that should be available over the next 2 weeks.
We look forward to that. As you know, Chris has a knack for finding undervalued energy companies in places overlooked by Wall Street. He is currently up 67% in a Somalian oil play. And as he's said on our show before, he believes it can climb a lot higher. If you want to read about more exciting and highly profitable investments, simply click on this screen or go to TaipanFinancialNews.com. Again, I'm Krista Das. Have a profitable week.